Let me start this video with an interesting caselet question. So friends, caselet is one of the most important topic for all the bank main exam friends. If you are going for a prelims exam, you can't able to see these types of caselet question. But once you go for a main exam, you can definitely see caselet question for a 5 marks or otherwise set theory question for a 5 marks. So friends, if you are going for a main exam, don't forget to learn this caselet and also set theory question. So friends, already in day number 34, 35, 36, we have seen different caselet question, and today in day number 37, we are going to see another interesting caselet question. So let me move on to this question friends. There are 5 schools A, B, C, D and E in a certain town. So I have just drawn here a tabular column that is 5 schools A, B, C, D and E, and total number of students are 1800, and this 1800 students are studying English and Hindi friends. So I can say that the students can study only Hindi, or otherwise they can study only English, or otherwise both English and Hindi. So initially we need to frame a tabular column. Let me move on to the first point friends, and they have told that there are totally 1800 students, right? First point, the strength of school A is 20% and B is 37.5% of the total number of students, right? So friends, listen carefully. We know the total number of students will be 1800. Out of this 1800, they are saying that the school A, which has 20% of students. What about 20% friends? We know that 10% will be 180. So 180 plus 180 will be 360. So I can say that in a school A, there are 360 students. So now we have found that school A, which has 360 students. Okay friends, second point, and we know that B is 37.5% friends. So out of this 1800, we need to find what is 37.5%. Friends, 37.5%. You should not take more than 30 seconds to calculate this value. You should take only 10 or 5 seconds to calculate what is 37.5%. So friends, 37.5% can be written as 40% minus 2.5%. What about 10% friend? 10% will be 180. 180 into 4, that is 720. So I can say that 40% is 720. What about 2.5% friends? 1% is 18. 2% is 36. So 36 remaining is 0.5. 1% is 18. 0.5 will be 9. So I can say that 720 minus 45, the resultant will be 675. So I can say that 675 students are studying in school B. So friends, can you understand this? Oh my god, can you understand this? This 37.5% can be written as 40% minus 2.5. 10% will be 180. 180 into 4 will be 40%, that is 720. Remaining 2.5 friends. 2% will be 36. 0.5 will be 9. So 36 minus 9 minus 45. So 720 minus 45, resultant will be 675. So 675 students are in town B, right? Okay, next point. D and E have equal strength. So friends, they are saying that the school D and E are having an equal strength. So friends, equal strength, but we don't know how much students are there in D and E. So friends, listen carefully. If I know how many students are studying in C, then it is easy to find D and E, right? We know the total are 1800 students. From 1800 students, if I subtract A, B and C, we can say that what about the strength of D and E? But we don't know what about the strength of C friends. So let me take it as a note that where D and E are having an equal number of strength. Okay friends, 40% of A know only one language, Hindi. So friends, they are saying that 40% of A who knows only one language, that is Hindi. What about 40% friends? 360, 10% will be 36, right? We need to calculate 40%. So 10% will be 36. So 36 into 4, the resultant will be 144. So I can say that 144 students who are studying only Hindi, right? Okay friends, next point. 60% of D knows only one language, that is English. So friends, they are saying that 60% of D who is learning only English friends, but we don't know how many students are there in D, right? If only, then we can find what is 60%, but here we don't know what is the strength of D. So let me do one thing, just let me take it as a note that 60% of X, right? Here we need to find what is 60% of D. So resultant will be students who are studying in only English, right? Okay friends, next point. There are 111 more students in B who know Hindi exclusively than the number of students of D who knows English only. So friends, listen carefully. They are saying that there are 111 students more in B, right? They are saying 111 students more in B, that is only in the friends, this region, right? When compared to this D who is learning only English. But we don't know how many students are here. So let me do one thing, friends. Let me assume that the answer that we are going to get is Y. We don't know how many students are going to study in only English, but they are saying that this B, only Hindi, should be 111 more when compared to this region. That is the person who are studying only English in D. So I can say that Y plus 111. So friends, clear on the point, right? There are 111 students more when compared to D, that is only English. Okay friends, next point. 55 student of C know Hindi. So friends, they are saying that 55%. No, that directly they have given, right? 55 student of C know only Hindi. So 55 student of C, that is know only Hindi. So we can directly write this as 55. Okay friends. 15 student of D know both languages. So 15 student of D know both the languages. Both the languages of D will be this region. So they are saying that 15 student. They are directly given 15 student. They are not given 15%. They have directly given 15 student of D know both the languages. Okay friends. The strength of C is 37.5% of A. So friends, the strength of C, is 37.5% of A, friends. We know that A is 360, right? So we need to calculate what is 37.5% of 360. So friends, similar concept. What about 37.5%? 37.5% can be written as 40% minus 2.5%, right? What about 40%, friends? 10% will be 36. We need to find 40%. So 10 into 4, that is 36 into 4. The resultant will be 144. Next is 2.5%, friends. We know that 1% will be 3.6. What about 2%, which is 7.2, right? So 7.2. Then remaining is 0.5%, and 3.6 will be 1% and 0.5, that is 1.8, right? So 1.8. So we can say that 144 minus 9, friends. So resultant will be 135. So I can say that 135 students who are involved in C, that is in town C, 135 students are studying. They have given any other clue, friends? No, they have said that the strength of C is 37.5% of A. So friends, if I find what is C, then we can easily find how many students are in D and E. Why? Because we know that the total strength of an institute will be 1800, and we already know that D and E are an equal strength. So let me do one thing. Let me add all the values, friends. 5 plus 5 will be 10, and the remaining will be 1. That is 7 plus 3 will be 10, that is 17. So remainder will be 1. So 6, 10, then 11. So 1170, the total number of strength in C, B and A. So subtract with 1800, friends. So I think we can say that 630. So 630 students are remaining. They should be in D and E. We know that D and E are having an equal strength. So 630 divided by 2. I can say that 315. So where 315 students who are from town D, and similarly 315 students who are from town E. Now we have found that what is the total number of students who are studying in D and E, friends. Okay, let me rub all the values. Okay friends, and we need to find what is 60% of this value, friends. So after finding this value, we can add 111 to find how many students are there in only in the in B. So we need to find what is 60% of 315. So 60% of 315, friends. Let me rub this, right? So we have concluded this clue. So now we can find what is 60% of 315. So friends, 60%. I think 10% will be 31.5. So 31.5. I think 6 5s are 30. Remainder will be 3. So 189, friends. So I can say that 189 will be students who are studying only English. So only English will be 189, friends. And we know that 111 more to compare this 189. So 189 plus 111, the resultant will be 300. So I can say that 300 students from town B who are studying only Hindi, right? Okay, friends. Let me move on to the next point. 2/5 of students B know both the languages. So friends, they are saying that 2/5 of B who knows both the languages, friends. What about B strength, which is 675? They are saying that 2/5. What about 2/5, friends? Let me try to find what is 2/5. 1 5s are 5, remainder will be 1, 17, 5 3s are 15, remainder will be 2. So I can say that 5 5s are 25. So 135 into 2. So friends, 100 into 2 will be 200, and 35 into 2 will be 70. So I can say that 270. So 270 of the students who are from town B who are studying both English and Hindi. So I can say that 270. right? Okay, I think remaining we can easily calculate what is, how many students are there studying only English ones. Why? Because we know that total are 675 and here it is 300 and here it is 275, right? 270. So 300 plus 270 will be 570. So friends, 570 and here it is 675. So this can be written as 105 friends. So I can say that 105 students who are studying only English, that is from the town B. And I think we can find this value easily. Why? Because 189 plus 15, when we subtract 315, then we can say that the students who are studying only in D, which is so easy friends. So 189 plus 15, that is 214 something. So I can say that 111 friends. So 111 students who are studying in only Hindi, right? That is in town D. And but still no, we don't know how many students are there, and similarly here we don't know how many students are there. Okay, let me move on to the next point friends. The number of students C who knows English, right? The number of students C who know English but not Hindi, right? So okay, who knows English but not Hindi is 40 less than the number of same category in B. So friends, the number of students who are in C, that is only English, is 40 less than the same category in B. We know that 105 is category B, less than 40 friends. So I can say that 65, right? So 40, we need to subtract 40 from 105, the resultant will be 65. Okay friends, next point. 97 student of E know only English. So E only English, that is 97 friends. They have given directly 97 student, right? Okay friends, I think we can easily find what is this value, right? Why? Because 55 plus 65 and minus 120, then 15, right? So remaining will be 15 here. Okay friends, last point. And they are saying that 20% student A know both the languages, right? 20% of student A both the languages. What about 20% friends? 360, 10% will be 36, 20% will be 72. So we can say that 72 students who knows both the language, that is English and Hindi. So friends, we need to add both the values and subtract with this 360, right? So 144 plus 72, then minus 360. The resultant will be again 144, right? So 144. Okay friends, I think still we have two values remaining. And the last point, they are saying that 28 students of E know both the languages. So friends, 28 students of E knows both the languages friends. So we can say that 28 student difference. So it is easy, right? We need to add this value and subtract with this 316. So 97 plus 28, when we subtract this 315, I think 190 friends. So 190. So finally we have completed solving this tabular column friends, right? So friends, framing a tabular column is difficult. If you frame the tabular column, then solving all the remaining 5 questions will be so simple. So friends, practice a lot on this Caselet question, then only you can manage the time in your exams, or otherwise you can't able to solve this question in a limited time in your exam. So friends, before going for IBPS PO main, don't forget to practice more than 10 questions on this Caselet topic. Let me move on to the blood relation arrangement question. So friends, Riku, Chikku, Ishu, Gunnu, Mish, Maddie, Sandy and Ash, different names, right? Or all are sitting in a circle and they are facing center. So friends, there are 8 persons and this 8 persons are sitting in a circle and all the 8 persons are facing center. So friends, always remember that we have solved many different arrangement questions that is based on blood relation. Our only target friends to solve the blood relation initially. If it is a direct statement, substitute the given data in the circular arrangement, or otherwise concentrate only on the blood relation. After finding a blood relation, then solving the circular arrangement will be so easy. So friends, if it is a direct statement, go for the arrangement, or otherwise our full concentration should be on the relation, right? Okay friends, let me move on to the first point. Chikku sits second to left of Ash husband. So friends, it is a direct statement, right? Ash husband, left hand side at a second place, Chikku is sitting. So let me do one thing. We can say that Ash husband. So this is an Ash husband. So friends, listen carefully. This place for Ash husband. Then I can say that here a male person should come, and Ash husband left hand side at a second place Chikku should come. So this is the place for Chikku. So friends, listen carefully. Ash husband, left hand side, at a second place Chikku. If Ash is having an husband, then definitely we can say one thing. Ash is a female person and this Ash is having an husband. So this is the first clue they have given. So friends, clear on the point? Ash is having an husband, so we can say that Ash is a female person and Ash is having an husband. And Ash husband left hand side, at a second place Chikku is sitting, but we don't know whether Chikku is male or female. So friends, listen carefully. I used to go for a male person for a box and female person for a circle, right? Next point friends, no female is an immediate neighbor of Chikku. So friends, no female is an immediate neighbor of Chikku. So definitely a male person should come, right? So here a male person and again here should be a male person, right? Okay friends, next point. Gunnu's daughter sits second to right of Maddie. So Maddie right hand side, at a second place Gunnu's daughter, friend. It is a direct statement, but we don't know where is Maddie and who is Gunnu's daughter, right? From the third point we can conclude one thing. Gunnu is having a daughter, right? So let me try to take it as a condition that Gunnu's daughter. So I can say that Gunnu is having a daughter, right? So we don't know who is the daughter, but Gunnu is having a daughter. Maddie is sister of Sandy. So Sandy's sister is Maddie, friends. Sandy's sister is Maddie. Okay, Sandy sister, right? So Sandy is having a sister which is Maddie. So friends, from the fourth point we can conclude one thing. Gunnu is having a daughter and Sandy is having a sister which is Maddie, right? Okay friends, next point. Maddie is not an immediate neighbor of Ash's husband. So Maddie is not an immediate neighbor of Ash's husband. I think we don't want to confuse anything friends, right? We move on to the next point because it is not a direct statement, right? Only one person sits between Riku and Maddie. So only one person sits between Riku and Maddie. No, don't want to confuse friends. Next point. Riku is a father of Sandy. So friends, Sandy father is Riku, right? So Sandy is having a father which is Riku. So Sandy father is Riku. So Riku is a male person. So denoted by a box. Ash brother Gunnu sits on the immediate left of Ash mother. So friends, listen carefully. From that point, Ash brother Gunnu, we know that Ash is having an husband. Now they are saying that Ash brother is Gunnu. So I can say that Ash brother is Gunnu, right? So friends, listen carefully. Ash brother is Gunnu. We already know that Gunnu is having a daughter, right? So Gunnu is having a daughter. Let me rub this clue. So friends, in this point they are saying that Ash brother Gunnu. So Ash brother is Gunnu. Sits, listen carefully friends, Ash brother Gunnu sits on the immediate left of Ash mother. That means Ash is having a mother, but we don't know who is the person, but Ash is having a mother. Don't go for the arrangement friends, right? Because we don't know who is Ash mother and we don't know who is Gunnu's daughter. So if you go for an arrangement, then it will take you a lot of time. So better concentrate on this blood relation first of all. From that point we can find only one thing. Ash brother is Gunnu. And Gunnu is having a daughter which we already know, and Ash is having a mother, right? And try to fix anything here, right? We can't able to fix anything friends. Okay, let me move on to the next point friends. Only one person sits between Ash mother and Mish. So friends, only one person sits between Ash mother and Mish, right? We don't know who is Mish and Ash mother. Okay, let me move on to the next point. Only one person sits between Ash and Sandy. Sandy is a mother of Issue. So friends, Issue mother is Sandy friends. So I can say that Issue mother is Sandy. If Issue mother is Sandy, then Sandy should be a female person, right? And the last line, Sandy is an immediate neighbor of Mish. Sandy is not an immediate neighbor of Mish. Friends, let me do one thing, right? Only two person is remaining. One is Chikku and another is Mishu, right? Only this two person is missing. So friends, listen carefully. Until this clue, we can say that only one male person are here, that is Riku. We already know that from the first point, Ash is having an husband. So we can fix friends. Just fix this Riku as Ash's husband, right? So I can fix Riku here. So friends, listen carefully. Sandy father is Riku. So I can say that Sandy should come here. And we know that Sandy is a female person because Issue mother is Sandy. So I can say that Issue mother is Sandy, and Sandy is having a sister, that is Maddie, right? So Sandy is having a sister, that is Maddie. Okay friends, I think remaining two person, one is Chikku is remaining and another is Mish is remaining. So friends, listen carefully. In that point they have already told that only one person sits between Ash mother and Mish. There is only one person sitting between Ash mother and Mish. So I can definitely say that Ash mother is not a Mish. So I can say that this should be Mish, and only one person missing, that is Chikku. So friends, clear on the concept, right? They are saying that only one person sits between Ash mother and Mish. So we can definitely say that Ash mother will not be Mish, right? So Mish should be a Gunnu's daughter, and remaining only one person, that is Chikku, right? So Chikku should be an Ash mother. But still now we don't know what is the gender of this person issue, right? Whether he is a male or female. So friends, we have now completed this blood relation. So let me target the circular arrangement, friends. See friends, Ash husband, who's Ash husband? Riku. So we can say that Riku should be placed here. Okay, Riku should be placed here, and Riku is a male person, right? And we know that Chikku is, what about Chikku? Chikku is a female person, right? So Chikku is a female person. Next point, friends. I think now we need to concentrate on who's left hand side and right hand side, right? So first point, Chikku sits second to left of Ash husband. No female is an immediate neighbor of Chikku. Gunnu daughter sits second to right of Maddie. So friends, Maddie right hand side, Gunnu's daughter. Maddie right hand side, we know that Gunnu daughter is Mish, right? And Mish is a female, right? So Maddie right hand side at a second place, Mish. And the second point, they have said that Maddie is not an immediate neighbor of Riku, friends. So friends, listen carefully. If I place Maddie, then right hand side second place we can place this Mish here. If I place Maddie here, then right hand side second place we can't able to place Mish, because this is only for the male person. If I place Maddie here, right hand side second place we can't able to place Mish. So only one possible chance that Maddie should be placed here, and we know that Maddie is a female person. So Maddie right hand side will be this side, at the second place the person Mish is sitting. So we can say that Mish should come here. Okay friends, next point. Only one person sits between Riku and Maddie, friends. Between Riku and Maddie, there is a gap of one person, right? Okay. Next point. They have said that Riku father is Andy, Ash brother Gunnu sits to the immediate left of Ash mother. We know that Ash mother is Chikku. And Chikku left hand side, Ash brother Gunnu is sitting. So Chikku left hand side, the person Gunnu should come. We know that this is Chikku, and Chikku left hand side, Gunnu should come. We already know that Gunnu is a male person, right? So I can say that Gunnu should come here, right? And Gunnu should be a male person. Okay friends, next point. Only one person sits between Ash mother and Mish. We know that Ash mother is Chikku, and Chikku and Mish, there should be a gap of one person, right? So Chikku and Mish, there should be a gap of one person. So Chikku and Mish, there is only a gap of one person, that is Gunnu. Okay friends, next point. Only one person sits between Ash and Sandy. So Ash and Sandy, there should be gap of only one person, right? Either Ash can, and what about Ash, friends? We know that Ash is a female person and Sandy is also a female person, right? So only possible chance that Ash, Sandy should be placed here. Why? Because we can't able to place Ash or Sandy, right? So only one place is missing, that is Issue, friends. I can definitely say that Issue should come here, and this Issue should be a male person, right? So clear, friends, clear on the point, right? We know that they have told that there is only one person between Ash and Sandy, and where Ash and Sandy both are female person, we can't able to place this Ash and Sandy here. So I can say that this place is definitely for Issue, and this Issue should be a male person, right? So Ash and Sandy, either Ash can come here or Sandy can come here. Okay friends, last point. They have said that Sandy is not an immediate neighbor of Mish. So Sandy is not an immediate neighbor of Mish, friends. So I can definitely say that Sandy should be placed here. And we know that between Sandy and Ash, there should be a gap of one person. So Ash should come here, right? What about Ash? Ash is a female person. So friends, finally we have concluded this arrangement question. Friends, this arrangement is something difficult, but when you solve this blood relation initially and go for the circular arrangement, then these types of arrangement will be so simple in your bank exams, right? So friends, if you are going for IBPS PO main, definitely you can see one blood relation arrangement question. So don't miss the opportunity. Try to practice lots of questions on this blood relation arrangement so that you can easily crack the question in your exams.